back to Hill Project. This week we are doing our first episode of Roster Rumble. And we will be picking our drafts each, choosing our teams. We will need to pick our brands first though, guys. I know we haven't done it. How would you like to do this? Would you like to take our own? Would you like to choose our own? Because I'm not first, if there's one in mind that you two had.
I'm not first.
Otherwise, we can do the wheel.
Do the wheel.
We'll do the wheel. So, this will be Link's brand. I can't actually see which one that is. Link gets N.
I'll take Monday Night Raw.
Oh, Monday Night Raw. It's to the side. It wasn't the top. Ah.
Happy to be the flagship.
So, Pete's will be... For some reason, SmackDown is now blue. And NXT is... No, SmackDown is now red, sorry.
I was about to say SmackDown should be blue.
SmackDown is red. And Pete's got SmackDown. So he is representing SmackDown, which of course leaves me with NXT.
The black and yellow brand.
Indeed. They don't really mean a lot in terms of how these rosters will go. They're just sort of there just to look pretty. So, the way that Roster Rumble works, we will have to pick 30 wrestlers each. A minimum of 5 of those must be female. A minimum of 5 of those must be from each roster. A maximum of 5 wrestlers from outside of the company, so former stars of WWE or other companies. Wrestlers who have wrestled in the WWE in the last 2 years, but not been signed to another promotion in that time, are our free agents or wild cards, depending on how you want to look at it. So they don't have to count towards the roster numbers, and they don't count towards as the outsiders that have come into the brands. In terms of drafting, each round will go in a different order from the last. So the first round will be player A, player B, then player C. So to decide who is A, B, and C, I will spin the wheel again now. So the first person that comes out will be the person that is letter A, which in theory is the better choice. They will get the first pick of the draft, and in theory they've got the better picks as we go along. Each round will be a different layout. So I've got Pete, Dan, and Link on there. Whoever comes out on this one gets first pick and is player A. Stop! Oh, that was close. So I got first pick. That was millimeters. So I am player A. Link is player B.
I want to play no more.
I don't think it And so, which of course means Pete is player C. Pete has ripped up all the game, and he's just going to wing it from now on. By all accounts.
Swerved you.
It was a different piece. Right, so I'm going to play it safe. It's simple. It's going to be the one I was always going to pick, and you know that. And we know Link's pick's going to be.
Don't do it.
So I'm going to have AJ, which means Link, I'm fairly sure I know your first pick.
Oh, I'm taking Brock.
So Brock Lesnar is Link's, which also counts as a current, one of the free cards, wild cards. He doesn't count as anything, so he's just there because he can be, basically, which is quite...
He's still on the WWE roster on the WWE page, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
but he was the one that I was on about that had kind of gone, but still there. I didn't know if you would remember, but...
Yeah. So Pete, your pick. You get 2 picks now, Pete, so think about these very carefully.
Oh.
Right. I'm going to leave my legends for now. I'm cool with that. So I'm going to go straight to the top 2 of my list. Because he's still technically there. I'm going to go with Taker.
Okay. We will be saying, guys, that based on this, we're not picking, let's just say Eddie Guerrero, for example. We're picking people that would, or even Ric Flair. It'd be people that could go now and actually could wrestle somewhat now. Even having Taker about is going to be big for Pete's brand.
Yeah. And I'm going to go with Cena.
Wow. Straight in with them. Link, it is you, mate.
I'm going to take our first legend.
Our first legend, one that's not in. Oh no.
And he was the very, very first pick in the very, very first ever draft. I'm going to pick the great one himself.
You might need to say that again because I was a bit loud.
I am picking The Rock.
God damn it!
So I've just saying, my first two picks are Brock Lesnar and The Rock. You guys have lost.
Do you know what? I'm gonna take him. He will be my first legend. He's not an official roster member, and I don't actually know if it was in the. No, it has. Oh, sweet! I think he's a free agent. I'm taking Triple H. Link, you get your third choice now. Just remember your rules you've got to follow. Your 5 females, your 5 from every roster.
I mean, this will be well within the rules. I'm going to pick Roman Reigns.
Good choice. That was one I was considering. I think it'd be a good time to take. I think I'm going to take Ciampa. Now. I think take one of the big names from NXT nice and early on.
I was thinking the same way you was, but I'm really torn because there's two I think are going to get taken really soon. But I'm going to take Finn.
I will take a member of Raw.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Orton.
I'm going to be clever
Yeah,
because we have to think about tag teams.
we do. Which is already.
And I've got Taker.
I mean, do it.
So I'm going to take Kane.
Wow.
So, although one of my top 5 still hasn't been taken,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to jump down my list a little bit into the tag teams myself because I've got a double. And I'm going to take both of the Usos.
Oh, that's very clever. I was thinking you can't do that. He bloody can. He's got a double. Wow, that's a
So
very
just to
nice
clarify,
pick.
on my roster now, I have Brock, Roman, and both Usos.
You've literally just come with a Samoan dynasty.
Fables.
It's the bloodline, baby!
And in a future episode, guys, we will be doing things like building our own tag teams, drafting in maybe managers. So we'll maybe pick, say, we could have 10 picks each, and we can draft in new managers. And we can go any which way we want if people are interested in it. Just let us know in the comments, really.
Right. I'm going to take the person who I just pushed out to get Kane, and I'm going to take my favourite person at the minute, Fiend.
Good choice. And I'm going to complete Evolution as close as I can get by having Batista.
I'm going to go Charlotte.
So I'm going to go Johnny Gargano.
I'm going to take Keith Lee.
Nice. Give me Ronda Rousey.
Ooh.
I suppose since you two have both got really strong females now to build your female rosters around, I better take one myself. So I'm going to take Alexa Bliss.
I haven't got a double now, have I?
You have, mate.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I'm going to go out and get a tag team, a brilliant feud, and 2 great people straight away. And I'm going to go with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Beautiful picks. Well played. You're going to catch these hands. Braun Strowman.
Ooh. And I'm going to take Rhea Ripley.
Oh,
Yeah.
take Chris Jericho.
Good pick. In terms of another free agent and another feud storyline that's obviously quite current now and could even be at WrestleMania, I'm going to say Edge.
This is going to work for me either way. It's going to be brilliant if I get my next pick after this, but might not. Either way, I'm going to go for Shawn Michaels.
Get it! Knocking! Daya!
I'm going to go for Adam Cole.
Yeah, good check. Good check.
I got a double again.
A dirty double, yeah. Dirty.
Then I'm going to do my same old trick again.
Oh, he's just gonna stick his tags when he's got these doubles, you know, isn't he?
Yep. Taking Xavier Woods and Big E.
Oh!
Dan, have you picked any women?
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey and Rhea Ripley.
Because I've got one that's crossed off on my list, and I don't know why.
Maybe I picked her.
Because I'm sure nobody said Bailey yet.
I'm going to take
Nah.
this guy, regardless. But I need to know your opinions. So I'm taking Christian. Does he count as a legend, or does he count as a free agent because he had an unsanctioned match? Is that a match? Or is that just not a match, or is that just a stipulation? I'm happy to go with your opinion on that. Otherwise,
I'll give him that as a free agent.
And I'm going to go with Seth Rollins.
yeah. This is my first actual outsider. So I'm going Cody Rhodes.
I'm going to take the Swiss Cyborg. I'm going to take Cesaro.
He's not the same in terms of strength, but he's one of my favourites of all time. I'm going to go The Miz.
Oh, the charismatic enigma.
What we do here is go back.
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, he's still there, I think.
I'm going to take... This one's a bit strategic, because I was going to take these two as my doubles, but Link's just taken one, so I'm going to take Matt Hardy as an outsider. I've got the Fiend, so I'm going to go for another outsider and take Brody Lee.
I am going to take Shayna Baszler.
Good choice, my friend. Good choice. I'm going to Daniel Bryan.
Baba Tunde. Or Dabakato. Whatever we're calling him today.
I'm going to go with somebody that we've not seen for a while wrestle. I'm going to go Samoa Joe.
I'm going to go with someone that I'd love to see against Adam Cole, Shawn Michaels. I'm going to go with Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, good shout, because that was one I was looking at. So I'm actually going to go for a different one. This probably isn't necessarily one that's straight off the bat an obvious choice, but I'm actually going to go Ricochet.
He's only been there a short while, but he really impressed me. I'm going to go with Karrion Kross.
Yeah,
Good pick.
good pick.
Good pick.
Good pick.
I'm going to go with Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle,
Ooh.
wow.
That shocks me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go NXT UK.
Oh, no!
I'm going to take Walter.
I'm going to take him.
He's actually one that's down as a yellow for me, so like one that I'd highlighted as one that I definitely wanted.
I'm going to take Asuka now.
The new arrival, Ember Moon.
Not about new arrival, but yeah.
Returning, sorry.
I'm going for Chauncey Blackheart.
And I'm actually going to go R-Truth now.
Bianca Belair.
But I'm going King Corbin.
Lacey Evans.
I'm going to go with Pete Dunne. And I'm also going to go with Aleister Black.
Sorry, I'm taking Becky Lynch.
It's got to be the ex-WWE champ Sheamus.
Montez Ford.
I'm going to take Kofi.
What you just did is split up the New Day. That was you. So anybody in the audience and the crowd, comments, Dan just split up the New Day. Dan's fault.
Something that maybe should have happened a while ago.
Dan said it in the comments.
I'm going to go for Lita then, because she was at Evolution.
Nice.
She's going to be my female.
Good choice.
Evolution was not more than 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was, for sure.
So I've got it up here as 2018 shit.
What month?
October 28, 2018.
It was November, wasn't it?
November the 28th. Evolution was on my birthday.
I think it was.
October the 28th,
Oh,
2018.
October.
October. I think it said November.
No, October. I've just been looking it up to check.
I'm going to go Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's Angel Garza.
I'm going to take Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
I'm going to go with Damian Priest.
So I actually am going to go Andrade this time.
Going to go with someone who's been out injured for a while. And I'm going to go with Elias.
I'm going to go for my final compulsory woman. And it's actually going to be Kaylee Ray.
Or it might be Chris. Or maybe his brother's Chris.
Maybe it's not.
I'm thinking Abyss.
Abyss. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to go with somebody that I thought you were going to say. Somebody that has wrestled recently. Somebody that had a match and was probably match of that pay-per-view. Somebody that hasn't wrestled since, I believe, on NXT. I'm going to go Pat McAfee.
That's good.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
That's who I thought you were going for, and I was like, fair play.
Didn't even think of that one.
So you
That is a
actually
good
called
pick.
that, so I'm going Pat McAfee.
It's a very, very
And
good
that
pick.
would be an NXT pick as well, wouldn't it?
I'm going to take Martel Bartel.
Final
Double.
double round.
I'm going to go for Ray and Dominic.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure we've all hit our stipulations now. Looking around, nobody's gone on to the outsiders.
Fabian Eichner.
I'm gonna go Evan Bourne, whatever his other name is. What's his other?
Seidel.
Matt Seidel, that's it. So I'm gonna go with him because that leaves me with Ebu.
So I'm going to round out and complete my Imperium stable, and I'm going to take Alexander Wolf.
So I'm gonna go with one of the people that's impressed me most recently from outside from AEW. I'm going MJF.
I'm going to go for Timothy Thatcher.
CM Punk.
And I'm going to go for someone I really can't believe hasn't been picked.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for Kenny Omega.
Right, well, for my final two picks before my final pick. That made sense somewhere.
It's right. You're bang on.
I'm going to take Ilya Dragunov
Ooh.
and Jordan Devlin.
Oh, you.
I'm going to do it just for the name. And I'm going to disappoint you, Link, even more than Dan did.
God, I'm really concerned who's going to say here.
I'm going to say Goldberg.
Oh, for God's sake, what is wrong with you? Selena Vega.
I'm going to go for it.
Back on then.
I'm going to pick Jinder.
God.
There's one that I'm going to take, and I wouldn't take him on, obviously, under his current gimmick thing, whatever they want to call it. But I'm going to take Shorty J. Because, actually, he's a decent wrestler. He's just got a horrendous gimmick.
Yeah, I don't think there's any saving that, though, to be honest with you.
Well, I don't have to. I just pretend that he's Chad Gable again.
I prefer Shorty G, to be fair.
What are you on about?
Oh, but it's not much difference, to be fair.
Where are you going with this, Link? You're obviously going to go big, I reckon.
Obviously, my final pick, I've got one wild card or one outsider pick left. So I'm going to go as big as I can.
Well, it's the big show.
All right, it's not actually that big, but I'm going Lance Archer. Brilliant.
Nice.
The Murder Hulk monster. I think he's an absolute beast.
Nice.
And obviously, if he came in with Jake the Snake as well, I wouldn't be complaining.
Well, Jake the Snake's going to have to wait for a future episode. So what we're going to do with this now, guys, is we are going to go away, have a little chat about what episodes we can do, what we can do for the next part of Roster Rumble. Whether we're going to go in with deciding our tag teams, deciding our championships, deciding extra people like managers and things, commentators, I suppose we could even go into. We could, we'll make But that leaves us there with our 90 people. We've all hit our targets of what I set early on for us. If you've enjoyed this, guys, please let us know. Please comment and actually give your opinions on it. If you think it's been rubbish, actually just tell us. I'm quite.
Just tell us how bad each roster is. That's all we need to know, really.
Fun. It's pretty shocking. But
yeah. No, for real, let us know how good each of our rosters are. What you'd have done differently, who we've missed, because I guarantee there's loads of people we've missed.
Yeah, and I can guarantee even just there's people that we've missed that have gone in the last 2 years that haven't gone elsewhere. Obviously, people even like Miro, Rusev, there.
Rusev's in AEW.
Yeah, but we could have had him. We could have had him as obviously as an outsider, couldn't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that leaves us there, guys. Thank you very much for this one. We will see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe, share around. That'll be absolutely fantastic. And nothing else to say, guys. But see ya.
See ya. Well, I know.
Sending your one. Cheers.
Peace.
See ya. I'm going to say Goldberg.
Oh, for God's sake, what is wrong with you?